Hello, everyone. What is going on? James here, and today I want to talk to all of you about why I think subscribers and views do not matter one bit. So, in this day and age, it seems like a crap ton of people just want to become YouTubers. They see a select few who have just been very intelligent with the way they've designed their videos, they had their videos edited, the way they've acted, their personalities have been quite appealing for YouTube, they've been creative, they've done all these things correct, so they've become YouTubers. They get loads upon loads of money, fame, attention, people massaging their egos, some people blowing smoke up their arse, people leeching onto them. And if you haven't caught on by now, I am sort of going through a few negative points about being a YouTuber. Because it has to suck, right? When you've got millions upon millions of subs, you've grafted for them, worked hard, what have you, and you've just got a bunch of leeches trying to grab onto your success, and you sort of think to yourself, damn, how can I trust any of these people who haven't been here since the beginning? And it just must be difficult. And they also still most of the time have the pressures of fame unless they keep their face secret. Like, obviously, some YouTubers do or have done in the past. They keep their face secret, and some choose to reveal their face, some don't. With actually, especially subscribers, man, they don't matter one bit. Like, you can have 20 million subs, and if you become irrelevant and none of the viewers click on your videos and you're not going to make any money, it's probably one of the most useless numbers to have a subscriber. Like, I suppose it shows everyone, oh, well, look, I've got 5 million subscribers, it's a number, but if you haven't got any views, then you're not really going to make any money. And I'm not saying money is the be all and end all of everything, but as a few famous YouTubers said on a podcast recently, money is comfort, but it doesn't solve every single problem. But financial worry is a big deal in quite a few situations, isn't it? So it gets rid of some worries, but there can still be potential gaping holes if you let these things happen, or if you're not on the steady straight and narrow. There's some YouTubers who they don't really do what they want to do. They say to themselves like that. I think it was on Joe Weller's podcast. He was or I can't remember what podcast, but Joe Weller was talking. I don't know if it was waffling or if he was a guest on a podcast, and he was just talking about how the Internet Melts series. He doesn't really enjoy doing them that much anymore, but he is tempted to do them because he loves that number. And I know a lot of people might say, oh, well, it wouldn't affect me. It would never affect me. I'm not bothered about numbers. I'm just doing this for the passion. But you're not in their shoes, so can you really say? You can make a guess, you can speculate, but you can't be certain, can you? So, subs and views don't really matter in the long run. And I'll tell you why. Like, to become a YouTuber, right, it isn't easy, but it isn't next level impossible to do. Because if you just look at what some of the big establishment YouTubers do, my sibling watches people like, I don't know, the Norris Nuts, SS Sniper Wolf, Colleen and Rachel Ballinger, and among other YouTubers, and they just, most of the time, just react to TikToks and do this, do that, do these very user-friendly videos that will appeal to their young fans and make loads and loads of money off of them. But I feel like if you asked most people what sort of videos would you want to do, I feel like a lot of people would actually want to be creative and make something creative rather than just sit there and react to TikToks 24/7 just to get views. This is just for me personally now, subjectively. If I had the choice to get a few views but absolutely love doing what I do, like I absolutely love doing the podcast, man. I enjoy doing brick films, they're alright, and I enjoy making regular videos too, but I absolutely love the podcast. I absolutely love doing that stuff, man. And the thing is, if I was given a choice, you can either have millions upon millions upon millions of pounds from making videos that you don't enjoy making, or you can do what you want to do but not really get that far with it. I'd rather do what I want to do, because at the end of the day, time on this earth is limited, right? And the fact of the matter is, eventually, no matter what big legacy, I feel like you should be striving to leave a legacy behind to a degree. Like, you want to leave the world with something, but you've got to realise eventually there's going to be no universe, is there? Because every star will burn out eventually, and there'll just be nothingness. Everything becomes a black hole in the end, until a load of black holes suck into each other and explode and fire rocks everywhere. But you get what I'm saying? Like, the earth isn't going to be here forever and ever and ever. So you really should cherish your creativity rather than just aiming for a statistic. You know, oh, loads of views, loads of money, blah, 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 loads of subs. The only time, because I did say most of the time, the only time views matter loads is when you're doing YouTube as a job. Then I understand people being like, shit, this hasn't got views, I need views, because it is your income. But at the end of the day, if it is becoming a big panic and a stress and YouTube is your job, well, go and work in Tesco. Or if you're an American, go and work in Walmart. Like, you can apply for jobs, get jobs. I know it's difficult, like, being famous and whatever. But you got to think, if you're not getting views, you're probably, like, somewhat... I don't know, your videos aren't as relevant as you were in your peak. So you're not going to get every single person in the world hassling you, are you? You'll probably get a few people come to you and be like, oh, damn, can I have a photo? Blah, 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 blah. But you're not going to get every single person harassing you, are you? So I'll leave you with this, right? At the end of the day, if you want to get loads of clout and fame money, just copy what all these other YouTubers are doing, react to TikToks, do this, do that, make your videos for kids, make your videos 10 to 12 minutes long, do all this other jazz, and you'll get there. But my advice would be, do what you want to do. Now, if you want to make TikTok video, well, if you want to react to TikTok videos 24/7 and play the biggest games and play Roblox and whatever, do it. But if you're just doing it for money, views, clout, fame, ego massaging, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your precious creative time. You need to cherish that, in my opinion. I just actually want to talk about my small amount of clout, why it doesn't really bother me too much at all, really, if the channel does well or doesn't do well. Most of it is because I enjoy doing what I do. I enjoy the podcast, and I, you know, somewhat enjoy editing videos and doing the brick films. But the podcast, I absolutely love doing that, as I say. The videos I do enjoy, don't get me wrong, like, I do enjoy them, but not as much as the podcast. The podcast is just a great laugh, man. Absolutely love doing it. Anyway, I've said that about 50 times now. So I want to talk about the small amount of clout that I have. It's probably, in my opinion, the best sort of clout for me. Now, I voice acted in a few videos. Not anything massive, but some of the videos I've had parts in have got millions upon millions of views, or hundreds of thousands. Now, for me, I like that. I've been a part of it. My voice has been heard by loads of people, and it's sort of like an okay legacy, if that makes sense. Even in the clout side of things, I'm not really that fussed anyway, because I've voiced in these things. I'm not going to get like millions upon millions of messages of people, you know, sending me stuff and being like, whoa, amazing, or, oh, you're an idiot, you know, because obviously with the positive does come the negative. The bigger you get, the more people you're going to get having a go at you, but also the more people you get saying good things about you. But personally, I'm not particularly bothered about people saying good things about me. If someone just says, oh, you know, you're an amazing voice actor, I'm sort of like, well, thank you, cheers. But if someone says, oh, I like the way you did this, you do this, and this cool, I'd think, oh man, that's nice that they went into detail with this. Or if someone just said, you're an idiot, I'll be like, oh, whatever. But if someone said, oh, you know, you could improve your voice acting by doing this, and this, maybe try this microphone, you could do this instead, watch this video to get your voice acting better, I'd really like that. I'd really appreciate that. So if I was getting those sort of messages, that'd be great. So yeah, that's all I've really got to say in this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and have a good one. See ya. Laters.